All right, good morning. It is time for After 9 Wednesday edition. Mike and Lisa from AM800 CKLW, and Lisa in a different locale today as you are outdoors. Why are you outdoors, Lisa?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, not bad, not bad. A little lower than normal, but you will explain why.
Okay, so my power's out, which is okay. That's fine. Stuff like that happens. I get it. But it's a planned outage that I wasn't aware of
Oh,
because I didn't answer the phone when Enwin called, um, and they didn't leave a message to let me know.
why
So,
wouldn't they leave a message?
my side of the street for a block is going to be out for 4 hours because someone has to take a tree down.
Oh, wow.
So, listen, I get it. I know stuff like this happens, but to me, there should have been other things in place to make sure people were aware. Like, I'm running around the house taking note of all of the things that are messed up. So, my dishwasher is halfway through. My phone's going to die soon. So, if it dies, I don't have a charge. My laundry is going to, that's kind of halfway through. Uh,
Uh-oh.
the air conditioning's off, and my cleaners are coming
Oh, my God.
soon. I know, first world problems. I get it. I get
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to be able to vacuum. So they have to do it the old-fashioned way with a broom, I guess. So I'm like, yikes. So I I'm just thinking like, okay, so I didn't answer my phone when I saw that and when called, and I went to listen to my messages. There was no message. Should there not be like, a foolproof way to make sure that homeowners know that on such and such a date, like think of all the people working from home, right?
Well, right, yeah. What? Why couldn't they send you a text alert or an
Yes.
email? Because I would
Yes.
assume they have someone's email, whoever pays the bill, to let you know.
I think that is much better than chancing somebody's going to answer the phone.
Right.
So I'm not happy right now, but nothing I can do. Whatever. But I'm just thinking of other people who might be in more of a pickle than me, um, and how unfortunate it is. And so I have a connection to Enwin. My neighbor actually works for Enwin. And so I was talking to his wife, and I'm like, can you ask him if it's going to take like really 4 hours, or do they just say 4 hours? Like,
Mm.
just to be on the safe side. She's like, no, it's a big tree. I think it's going to be 4 hours. So I'm not sure if Enwin's cutting it down or if, because the tree interferes with the wires, that um, a tree company's taking it down and Enwin just has to turn the
Could
power
be.
off to the block. Ugh.
Wow. Craig should maybe for future cases like this put in like some kind of generator, backup
Yeah.
generator in your
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Damn right he should. There should always be a
It's
backup.
now Craig's fault.
Yes, always, everything. So, okay, now that's fine. I just, my cleaners, I usually crank the air conditioning for them so that, because they're running around doing stuff, and
Sure.
I like it to be cool for them. And now they're going to be like, ugh, So
I don't know. Maybe should you cancel them? Should you say, "Hey, here's the deal"? Give them the heads up.
well, no, because I've already cleaned for them. You know what I mean? I've already cleaned for the cleaners.
Never got that.
I've got everything put away. I've got, everything. Like everybody's out of the house. Everything's, the kids' rooms are kind of organized. That doesn't happen often, and
Mm.
everything's ready for them. But they're not going to be able to go down in the basement and do anything. They can't do that. They can't turn on any lights to make sure they see properly, like closets
Hold
or.
a flashlight for him.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no vacuum. That's a biggie. That's a big deal. But anyway, you know, if it only happens, once every 5 years,
You're
Oh
okay with
well.
that.
Oh well.
Way
I'm
to
not.
go,
I'm
Craig.
not complaining, but I am complaining. Yeah, Craig, you should have answered the phone. You should have known. You should have called them. You should have talked to the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Craig.
Now, you said it's on your side of the street only. What about putting an extension cord to the neighbors across the street and run it to your house?
Ah, for the vacuum
Hmm?
purpose?
Yeah.
Hmm. Suppose I could.
What's your longest extension cord?
Hmm. Well, I could put two together.
You could put it, you'd probably have to put more than that.
Hmm.
I'm thinking 4 or 5.
Yeah. Could. But that would require some effort on my part.
All right, well, good luck. And you said your phone's like getting very low on battery?
It's not flashing yet, but it's getting there. So, I mean, once I go in my car, which I usually do when the cleaners come, I go, do errands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'll charge my phone in my car, but
Okay,
for
good
now,
idea.
this is it. It's just inconvenient,
It very
Think
much
about
is.
how many things you rely on that use electricity,
Yep.
and how many things I have going on in my house right now that require electricity. Um, so that's that, right?
Yeah,
It's
what
just a
is the worst thing to lose access to when you lose electricity? I would say charging your phone. That's why I have like a portable charger that I charge for such occasions,
smart
and
man.
it works.
Smart man.
Yep, very good. It works very well. Got it from Amazon, so maybe a good purchase for you for the future. Okay, well, what else? What else do we got here? Like, you could make a coffee right now. You'd have to go out and get coffee, right? You wouldn't be able to make that.
Yep. So when I learned this was going to happen, because my neighbor down the street, the Enwin family, said, "Hey, you heard about the
Is that their names?
Oh, the Enwin family, Lisa and Mitch Enwin." So she said, "Yeah, it's going to happen," and I said, "No." She said, "Oh, I meant to tell you, give you the heads up to see if you got the phone call." So I'm like, I didn't. So my first thing was, okay, I have my hair in rollers. I'm going to finish blow drying my hair. So that was my priority number one, to get that done. And then I was thinking to myself, well, the only reason I was going to do that today was because we're supposed to record a new promo for CTV. And I'm like, well, how are we going to do that if I don't have any electricity?
Of course, the day we're going to do this for the first time in months, no power.
Right. So I was like putting the flat iron through my hair, and then the lights went off, and then I just hear Connor downstairs go, "Uh-oh!" So he left the house. He's going to somebody else's house. I'm like, oh, and I'm trying to use all the hotness from the flat iron, like, quick, as fast as I can. Use it. And then I'm running around trying to, and you forget, right? So you're turning on lights. Oh, I walk into a room, I turn on the light. Oh, of course it doesn't work. So then I'm like, oh, I better go downstairs and make sure that I put the dryer on before that's not working either.
Ah, frustrating.
Anyway.
Way to go, Craig.
There was something else I was going to try. Oh yeah, well, the air conditioning, but there was something else. I thought, oh yeah, that's run by power. Oh, well, but I did say to my son, you can fry an egg because we have gas.
Oh, well, there you go.
But does that require any electricity? I don't know. I don't think so. So
like to turn on the stove in order to turn on the gas. No, I think you can turn on the gas. I have an electric stove, so I don't know, but I think you can turn on the gas.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that before I go, just so I can say I fried an egg and took advantage of the only thing I was able to do.
Go try to fry one on the sidewalk.
Could do that too.
Yeah.
But imagine, thank goodness today's not that hot, but imagine, people who are home, with kids or whatever, or, weren't aware like me, and the power goes out. And if it was one of those really hot, steamy days, ugh.
Ugh, yeah. Well, it's not exactly comfortable. If you go without air for a while in that house, it's going to be pretty warm by later today.
So my fridge and my freezer are now 4 hours without power. That's not right. That's not right.
Trees got to come down, Lisa. Got to do safety first.
Call before you dig and turn off the power before you cut, I guess.
Oh, Steven from New York says stoves have electric starters. You would need a match to light the gas. Don't do that.
Can't even do that.
See Lisa with the candle lighter. Turn on the gas. Oh, God, that makes me so nervous. I'm like, oh, my God, has the gas been on too long? Have I let it run too long? Now I got to plug a flame to it. Oh, my God, I get so nervous at that.
Right?
Even when I light the barbecue with the electric starter, I'm like, oh. Well, good luck.
Okay, me and the cavemen are going to get together now and scratch some words and pictures into the side of a cave wall.
Some hieroglyphics.
Yeah, well, that would be in Egypt. I'm not going that far, but
okay.
Maybe I can hang out at Tim's for a bit and.
Jason says you can peruse the garden.
I could do that. I could, but I won't. It's just a bummer. It's not that I have to leave the house because I'm going to do that anyway. It's just bothersome to me. But I understand. There's some people who live this way. Trust me, it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. I'm just bummed. I'm bummed by it. I'm going to have to restart my dishwasher, or do you? What happens? Okay, so you're in the middle of a cycle in the dishwasher.
Does it come back on at that part of the cycle?
I don't know. Do I have to turn it on?
I don't know either. Because the water wouldn't be hot depending where it is, right?
Right. And
you start over.
Same situation with my washer. How do you do that when it's full of water though? How do you? I'm so confused. I have to Google so many things.
And you only have so much battery left.
Yeah.
And now you're freezing. You're starting to freeze.
Oh, okay. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're getting warbly and freezy though.
Okay. Well,
all right.
We leave it here, and I'll go pout somewhere else.
Okay, you go pout. Everybody enjoy their Wednesday. I'm off for the next few days. Leah will be here with Lisa, and hopefully, if the power's back on, unless the tree comes down, hits more power lines, and there's an outage all over the place. We'll have to talk to the Enwin family about that. Lisa, enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye, guys.
Oh. Okay, bye. There you go. There is your After 9 for today.